Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Siakam. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Jalen Johnson.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Siakam gets doubled. Jackson outside. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Risache. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. There's Jackson with the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throw down for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Outside Nesmith, shoots, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Indiana shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And Nesmith is a very talented shooter, no denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Risache's got 5.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions.
So it's Atlanta now, after the basket by Indiana. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Atlanta. Nesmith passes to Siakam. 6 to shoot, inside. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 from Risache. Indiana with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Jackson. That shot off. Risache with some nice D. Alexander Walker with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Daniels outside, launches it from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
On the wing, Risache. Walker covering. Outside, Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. And that one drops for him.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Jackson outside. Back to Jackson. Johnson against Siakam. Outside, Porzingis. Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jackson. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Risache. Missed inside.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
They double him with Risache. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Back to Nesmith. So nice passing by Indiana here. There's the three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Hawks trail by 3. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these two teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it really does make this game feel extra special, B.A. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
On defense, the Hawks. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Jackson. And Indiana misses again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Siakam against Johnson. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Now here's Nesmith. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson. They need this. And Nesmith, good for 3. Nesmith's got 8.
Boy, he's got a nice stroke on his 3-point shot. Nesmith can be lethal from behind that arc.
Here's Risache. 5 points in the game. Outside, Porzingis with the drive. Outside, Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he makes it. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustle.
Outside Nesmith. Down low. Jackson drawing the double team. Nesmith passes to Walker. Back to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Here's the pick. Shot on the wing. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And they double up Porzingis. Here's Daniels. 3-pointer, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Siakam looking it over. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
On the wing, Risache. Nesmith covering. Porzingis against Siakam. Porzingis passes to Daniels. Porzingis in the post. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Risache for 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Siakam, the pass to Jackson. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Good D by Daniels. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Jackson, pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Pass to Walker from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Daniels. Jackson against Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And there's Jackson on the assist from Siakam. Jackson's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Hawks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
They've got Shepard, and it's Huff in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here he goes. Here's McClung. Off target with the 3. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Gay. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's McClung. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Dennis. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Dennis has got his first 2 points. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56% to the paint. Hit his leg, and the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Kennard, right side. Pass to Houston. Here's Gay. Hey, puts up a 3. The rebound by Shepard. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Kennard on the double team. Here's Shepard, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Huff. And it's all from three-point range.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Houston. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Dennis. He shoots. Kennard with the rebound.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Gay. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. For Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alexander Walker comes in for Houston, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for Wallace.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Walker. Here's Huff. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Huff's gotten 4 this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
It's tipped. They recover it. Porzingis punishing inside. Pacers trail by 5. Jackson outside. Back to Siakam. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end. You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
Kennard can't get it to go. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Walker passes to Jackson. And there's the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The kick out to Walker. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Nice job inside from Siakam.
Boy, the long arms of Siakam, really an asset when it comes to rebound.
Now here's Daniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. To the left side wing. Left side Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. Atlanta gets it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. And a change for the Hawks. Reese-Chase checked in.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Gay. He's covered by Siakam. And here's Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Gay. Oh, tries a 3. The rebound by Shepard. Jackson outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Jackson. Siakam outside. Lets the three fly. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Jackson. Siakam outside. Walker sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Hawks trail by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Porzingis. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Shepherd. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Jackson. From downtown. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson passes to Porzingis. Now Risache. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Hawks trail by 6. Risache drives in. And a missed layup. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indiana. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And it's Zachary Risache with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Jackson, the screen. Siakam, pass to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against Brooklyn, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Now here's Porzingis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting a lot of pressure on this defense and, as a result, earning trips to the line.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Jackson, pass to Siakam, down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Jackson on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 9th assist of the game now. Porzingis sets a screen to the middle. Stolen by Jackson. On the break. And he dunks it down.
He's got good vision for a big guy. Don't sleep on Pascal dishing the rock.
Hawks trail by 9. Now Alexander Walker. .121 left to play in the second quarter. It doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Siakam against Porzingis. Siakam left side. 4 on the clock. Walker for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Nesmith. Give him 8. That one rolls around and rims out. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Daniels passes to Johnson. And here's Rizachet. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 8 points.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Siakam rebounded by the Hawks.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
Keeps the defense guessing. Give him space. He'll hit the shot. You double him, oh, he'll find an open man. That kind of dual threat ability makes it tough for the defense to take anything away.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Indiana, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Daniels and Rizachet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Now here's Siakam. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Back to Alexander Walker. There's the screen by Johnson. The 3-ball. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Indiana leading by 7. Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. There's a screen. Shakes him. And he lays it in. He's got 11.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nails it from 3.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Jackson can't get it to go.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Jalen Johnson to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
Siakam, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Guys?"
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Siakam. He's got 11. The kick out to Walker. The three is up. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Daniels. He's got 11, and the shot goes down. Porzingis has got 20 points.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Neesmith passes to Siakam. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Porzingis, defended by Jackson for the tie. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his third assist of the night. Outside Neesmith. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis in the post. He's covered by Siakam. And the bucket is good. He's got 22.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And here are the Pacers now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Oh, there's the alley! Johnson with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Porzingis against Siakam. For the lead. Porzingis misses. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Walker. Launches it. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Now here's Risache. 10 points for him. Porzingis in the post. Jackson on him. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Neesmith. And the dunk by Jackson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Ricochet. Neesmith covering. Stolen by Siakam. Jackson on the wing. 12 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
And they were the third most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Ricochet. Indiana with a rebound. Shepard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Now here's Ricochet. To the inside. The rebound by Jackson. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Shepard. Yep, count it. Shepard's got 6.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Ricochet up top. Neesmith covering. Left side, Alexander Walker. Johnson against Walker. Daniels outside. Outside Ricochet. That 3's off the mark. Indiana leading. Jackson outside. Here's Shepard, covered by Alexander Walker. Knocked away. Walker against Daniels. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson, just 4 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Jackson. Johnson, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And with his size and speed, it's hard to stay in front of Johnson without fouling.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Huff's checked in for Jackson. McClung comes in for Walker. Dennis comes in for Jackson. Atlanta also making some changes. Gay's checked in for Ricochet. Kennard comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Wallace in for Daniels. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Shepard, covered by Johnson. Pass to Dennis. Here's Huff. And here's Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's rejected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Huff from 10 feet away. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Shepard. Basket's good. Shepard's got 8 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Kennard with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gay. Wallace, right side. On the wing, Wallace. And another basket for Atlanta.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Huff. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Wallace outside. Kennard right side. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point parade. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Atlanta on top, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
That last 2 or 3 minutes was like the most crisp and intelligent we've been on offense. We were tactical in how we were attacking them, okay?
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Shepard. He's out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Dennis in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Kennard on the wing. Fires for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Basket counts.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Siakam outside. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They call him Spicy P for a reason. Pascal driving in and putting pressure on the defense.
Pascal Siakam.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Houston. Pass to Gay. Now Wallace. Kennard for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Porzingis.
Pacers foul. Nick Clark. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kennard. On the wing, Wallace. And the layup falls. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Siakam outside. Just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
Impressive move that time. Siakam getting it to fall and gets a chance for a 3-point play.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. Atlanta leading by 9. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Siakam. puts the move on. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Porzingis.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Here's McClung. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Gay. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The shot by McClung, no good. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Houston. Porzingis sets a screen. Houston passes to Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, given his height, it's really tough to affect his shot without fouling. So Porzingis is a tall task for defenders, pun intended.
And Atlanta making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shepard, that's good.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Wallace. Outside Rizachet. Porzingis against Jackson, and they double up Porzingis. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Rizachet. Porzingis controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebound. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that was.
bad intentions.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes for Indiana. Neesmith, he's checked in for Shepard. Walker comes in for McClung. And it's Jackson in for Dennis. Atlanta also making some changes. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kennard. And it's Alexander Walker in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And Daniels with a 3. Daniels has got 9 points now in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Jackson. Siakam outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Pacers trail by 9. Jackson outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Porzingis. And there's Jackson on the assist by Siakam. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Jarris Walker.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So he gets them both. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are 3 that come to mind right away.
Now here's Alexander Walker. That one's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Neesmith with it. Risacher covering. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
Now Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Jackson, pass to Walker. Now here's Jackson. Walker in the post. Covered by Daniels. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter. The Hawks lead by 9. Porzingis with a screen on Walker. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Walker finds Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. And here's Siakam for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Siakam's got 14 points here in the second half. Now Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Alexander Walker following the bucket by the Pacers.
You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front. But they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Stolen by Daniels. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, Siakam with the block.
How about those orangutan arms of Siakam? I mean, it helps him get a hand all over the shot right there.
Oh, it misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Daniels with it. Now Porzingis. For 3. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And you see how dangerous Risacher can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Siakam. Siakam off the bounce. Yes, sir, as he floats it in.
When you're considering who can get us some points right here, right now, Siakam often is top of mind.
Daniels. Oh, he jammed it.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now here's Siakam. From about 16. And he buries the jumper.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Porzingis in the post. Jackson on him. Up again. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 5. Plenty of space. Oh, it drops in.
And this is why Neesmith is out here, guys. His team believes in his ability to come through in big spots, and he validates that belief.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Porzingis there for the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Daniels. Left side Porzingis. Oh, the stuff!
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
The triple drop! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for it.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here coming at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.